So light therapy, what role does that have? Well, for people who have trouble waking up in the morning and where, basically your brain is not in sync with your clock and your, life responsibilities, light therapy, preferably or classically, these very large lights that create 10,000 lux. Well, what's 10,000 lux? Well, I'll tell you that like a 100-watt bulb, typical LED 100-watt bulb produces something like 1,200 lux. So 10,000 lux is a lot of light. So it actually can be really effective. It can help people wake up and be awake and be ready to go. And it also can try and get your circadian rhythm back on track. Because for some people, that has slid off track over time, which results in like not feeling ready for sleep until say 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning. So using that light therapy can be a way to help get things back on track. This is actually a really insightful comment that someone was sharing that their mother had terrible insomnia, and it turns out that she was having a reaction to mold toxicity. That is really insightful because there could be things in your bed environment that are creating sleep problems. The other thing that's really interesting about that is that a toxic substance obviously is going to kick your immune system into gear, right? Well, when your immune system is working hard and when there's inflammation, which is part of the way of trying to fight off or dealing with damage in the body, that goes against being able to sleep. The actual chemicals of the immune system, the cytokines, prevent sleep. They get in the way of sleep, like very directly. So not only might you want to look at your environment, but looking at nutrition, looking at your diet. I am very appreciative of people who have expertise in Eastern medicine and functional medicine, nutritionists and dietitians. There are a lot of people who are really excellent at helping us recognize what happens when our bodies are responding to various substances. So if you're having trouble sleeping, that's another thing to look at. There's a question about exercise and sleep. So exercise, besides making you tired, really does seem to help promote sleep. I think that it helps with regulating the sleep-wake cycle. It helps with dissipating and decreasing stress. Sleep also helps just with the neurochemistry of wakefulness and sleep. It increases dopamine levels, which make you more wakeful during the day, helps you be ready for sleep in the evening. So the question was actually about exercise in proximity to sleep. My simple response would be that I think people should follow their experience. Like if you find that working out at 8 p.m. Doesn't get in the way of sleep, actually helps you relax, then that's great. For other people, they find that exercising less than an hour before getting into bed is problematic. And that makes sense from the biochemistry standpoint, because it exercise, among other things, it raises your body temperature, which goes against that desire for our body temperature to be lower in order for us to sleep. It also gets your adrenaline going, which again makes you more wakeful. So my way of looking at it is that if exercise is relaxing, probably helps you sleep. If the main result of the exercise is that you're just more energized and more awake, it may be hard to de-escalate after that. The question is about whether you have to be thoughtful about the timing of supplements that you take, like B vitamins and various things relative to sleep. I'll start by saying that I don't know the research, kind of the broader explanation. From my experience, just with the people I've seen, yes, there are some things that tend to be more energizing, and B vitamins are those. And so for some people, taking a B vitamin later in the day could, cause some issues. For other people, it doesn't seem to be a problem. There are other supplements that tend to be positive in terms of being helpful, like valerian root, kava, L-tryptophan. But yeah, for things that are problematic, probably B vitamins. That's the first thing I would think of. Also, niacin also is kind of activating in riboflavin, but I would say when there's a problem.